in one of the interviews behind him is my Yamaha FJ1100 that left this race in the Vance and Hines truck, went to California. I believe when they put it on the dyno when it got there, it had 92 horsepower. When I got it back, it had 137.
Good math. Chris Bostwick has returned to the tour. We have missed Chris over the last few races. Mount Juliet, Tennessee, home for Chris Bostwick. This is a guy who's a legacy racer in the sport, multi-generation. He has had some unfortunate engine failures over the course of this year that has set him back. And Jianna Evaristo on the left-hand side on the Scrappers motorcycle as part of the Matt Smith Racing program.
Yeah, Matt Smith was dedicated to making the Suzuki run, unless he really thought that the Hayabusa was a better bet, like in Denver say. But Jianna won the wackiest of all pro stock motorcycle races in Pomona a couple of years ago, when she basically knocked out every one of the championship contenders. And Matt ended up going home with the trophy when it was all said, or Drew ended up going home with the trophy when it was all said and done.
One run at a time. Jianna, a great follow on Instagram. If you don't follow her on Instagram, she puts up a lot of great content.
Bostwick is really fighting his. It pushed him over to the right, and he kind of got it back into the center of the groove. He goes 7 flat, 191 miles an hour. Jianna goes 708 at 191 miles an hour. And remember, reaction time does not count in qualifying. Jianna just looked like she wasn't quite set when the tree came down, so she caught her breath before dropping the clutch. The bike porpoised pretty hard off the starting line, and that cost her some ET.
For Chris Bostwick, it was kind of interesting because he was almost in the position of completely sitting up, and then he was able to get the thing gathered back up enough to open the throttle. Again, 7001, 191, certainly not what they were looking for, but short numbers before things went pear-shaped for Bostwick were strong.